Okay, members, we're reconvening the Committee on International and Legal Affairs. Pursuant to Section 92-4 and 92-5A4 HRS, the committee has consulted an executive session with its attorneys on questions and issues pertaining to the powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and/or liabilities of the city, the council, and its committees on the issues listed on the agenda for executive session. Okay, members, Chair recommends that the request for authorization to settle a lawsuit against the City and County of Honolulu entitled Marquis Johnson versus City and County of Honolulu, as discussed in executive session, be reported out for adoption. Any WRs or noes? Okay, thank you. Chair recommends that the request for authorization to settle Joshua Knepper et al. Versus Michael Berger et al., as discussed in executive session, be reported out for adoption. Any WRs or noes? Thank you. Chair recommends that the resolution to retain the legal services of Fukunaga, Matayoshi, Ching, and Kon-Herrera LLP as special counsel to represent defendant City and County of Honolulu in the legal action entitled Joshua Spriestersbach versus City and County of Honolulu, as discussed in executive session, be reported out for adoption. Any WRs or noes? Thank you. Chair recommends that the resolution to retain the legal services of Kobayashi Sugita Goda LLP as special counsel to represent Defendant Darryl M in legal actions, as discussed in executive session, be reported out for adoption. Any WRs or noes? Thank you. Chair recommends that the request for authorization to settle claims against the City and County of Honolulu by Michelle Koyanagi, as discussed in executive session, be reported out for adoption. Any WRs or noes? Thank you. Chair recommends that the request for authorization to settle a case against the City and County of Honolulu entitled DTRIC Insurance Company Limited versus City and County of Honolulu, as discussed in executive session, be reported out for adoption. Any WRs or noes? Thank you. And finally, Chair recommends that the request for authorization to settle several grievances and related civil cases involving UPW Hawaii and the Department of Environmental Services Refuse Division, as discussed in executive session, be reported out for adoption. Any discussion? Chair Waters.
Thank you, Chair. I'd like to first of all thank the UPW, its leadership, and our city and county employees for the hard work that they do every day. And I want to apologize to them and thank them again for their patience for waiting, in some cases, over 6 years to be paid. Today, it appears that this settlement will resolve numerous cases where our city employees were entitled to pay pursuant to their contract. Also, I will be voting with reservations, not because I don't believe that we should settle this case, because I absolutely believe we should. But my understanding is most of the settlement is fines, fees, and costs and sanctions, which could have and should have been resolved many, many years ago. So thank you, Chair, for putting this on today and finally resolving these cases.
Okay, thank you, members. Any other discussion? Okay, see none. Any WRs or noes? Noting Chair Waters' WR. Okay, thank you, members. We are adjourned.